Welcome to the weekday, Wednesday, Hump Day show. Infinity is the place to go. Meet Laura, Rick, critters, and camels too. We're all so excited to entertain you. So go on, sit down in your comfy chair, cause at Infinity Acres Ranch, love grows there. See ya on BTW 21.
Welcome to the weekday, Wednesday, Hump Day show. Here we are. Can you believe it's almost the middle of April? I hope everybody had a fantastic Easter. We sure did. We had a very busy Easter whole week. We did a nursing home on Thursday. We had 3-4 different families come on, hello friend, on, in the Friday afternoon. And then we had 2 big events on Saturday. And then another family come over. It has been flat out busy. Well, I love it. Spring has truly sprung at Infinity Acres Ranch. We've got lots of babies around, and we are slam busy with school field trips starting, family encounters, and it is coming up to event season. And as you can see, Cherokee is very excited about it. Isn't he a proud, beautiful boy? So sitting here, my special guest today is Miss Hannah Young. And we were just talking, how old were you when I met you?
10 years old.
Holy cow, and now she's driving a car and graduating from high school. This young lady has absolutely blossomed. We have been privileged to be in her life for the last 6 years, and her whole family. Mm-hmm. Started off with her mom coming as a volunteer at Axton Elementary School, and she fell in love with goats, came back and bought some goats, and we developed a friendship that has been beautiful and strong for the past 6 years. And her mom volunteers with us, she works with us, she's been a 4-H mom, and you are now?
The 4-H president.
The 4-H president, and we're actually really excited. We've got a couple new individuals ready to start 4-H club, and they come out, and it's called Livestock and Llamas. But llamas tend to be our main animal that we get known for and are really active with the 4-H club. And how many states have you shown llamas in?
I've shown in North Carolina and New York and Massachusetts. Excellent. And I think that's it.
And you've done presentations here in Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Thought you had gone to Tennessee with us one year. Maybe we missed, maybe that was the
year.
Oh,
we did the llama race.
That's right.
And
Tennessee. So Tennessee as well. So like 6 different states that she has done llama events in, competitions. You've won all kinds of ribbons. Mm-hmm. And she has become a very skilled llama handler and trainer. So introduce your friend here.
So this is Cherokee. He was born in September of 2020. So he will be 3 this year, and or 4.
4.
And he has been on pack trials. He's been to shows. He got a bunch of firsts and seconds at the Big E in Massachusetts last fall.
So just so people aren't familiar with the Big E, it stands for the Big East, sort of like in basketball, and it is the whole New England territory. They have this big multi-state state fair. It is a huge event, and y'all did very well in there. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the bigger llama shows here on the East Coast. And so he did very well there.
Yep. At that show, we did different courses. So we had like an obstacle class. So he had to go over like through a pond and over a big hill and over jumps and different things. And then he also had a pack class where he has to put on like a kind of looks like a human backpack and carry stuff in it while he goes over obstacles. And then he did PR class, which as you can see, he's really good at public relations. So he had to have people pet him and like walk around big blow-ups that were making loud noises. And he got, I think, 4th in those, and then he got 1st in showmanship. So he had to stand still and let people look at his conformation and how he's kind of made up.
Well, in showmanship, it also has a lot to do with the handler. Okay, so showmanship class kind of wants to represent the bond between the animal and the handler and show that they have a trusting relationship, that they can listen to, that the animal trusts the handler to make them stand up square and correct, knows the proper show protocols for it. They're called haunch turns and quarters, and it's very complicated, very competitive, and the judges are very strict with their points.
They look scary when they're judging too.
And like with the public relations and the obstacle class and the pack class, it's a point system, so you can earn up to 100 points. And so if you flawlessly walk up the ramp, across the bridge, and down the steps, then you would get 10 points for that obstacle. If you miss a step, if you balk at it, you don't go through it, they deduct points. And obviously the competitor with the highest points wins the class. So Cherokee has got really great disposition. I mean, as you can see, he's very calm. Our llamas are very well trained. You can see that in a lot of the pictures, we dress them up, we take them to events. Little children can handle them. We take them through the nursing homes. We went and did the Arbor Acres down in Winston-Salem. Beautiful nursing home there. And we had an indoor event. So the llamas came in, they walked over the carpets, they walked through the linoleum, around the wheelchairs and the walkers without any kind of spooking, and stood for a bazillion pictures, even with this great big Easter bunny in a costume, all right, which is one of the obstacles in a competition, just stood there beautifully and took lots of pictures with them. So llamas are definitely one of our favorite and most popular animals at Infinity Acres Ranch. So we have some really great pictures to show you. Check them out. So this is little Kiros. She is a wallaby that we are feeding. Her mom didn't make enough milk, so we have been co-parenting. And she is just blooming to such a beautiful little Joey. This is down at the nursing home. And this is one of our family encounters at our parakeet flight aviary. Guests get to walk into the flight aviary with feed sticks, and the birds come and land on them and eat the sticks and the feed right out of their hands. It's really exciting and beautiful. Church Easter event. This is Driving Miss Daisy, our little miniature horse, with Kim, our wonderful volunteer. And we had just great involvement with the kids, so tried to get some really super pictures. And there I am with Ryder, the bearded dragon. And as you can see, he is a big bearded dragon. Unfortunately, a lot of the bearded dragons in the pet trade don't get the proper care to get this big. We're very grateful to have him, and he's a great ambassador for us. Oh, and what is spring without baby goats? So here's one in his little jumpsuit ready to run around, and this is Jethro. So he gets milk bottles, and he's just a little doll baby. Loves to sit on people's laps. And here's two of our hip camper guests. So here at Infinity Acres Ranch, you can actually camp at the zoo. If you go to our website, infinityacres.org, you can click on the hip camp link, and you can reserve a campsite at the zoo and a very special animal encounter and get to have experiences like this. So there's a wallaby and a kangaroo Joey there with two beautiful little children. And this little girl was just too cute at the church exhibit, and she's posing with the wallaby Joey. And there's one of Cherokee's best friends. This is Mumbo, who had no problem at all dressing up as a bunny for the Easter event. And there's Hannah, helping kids take the llama for a walk. Walk a Llama is one of our most popular activities, and we bring that to events as well as on-site encounters. So if walking a llama sounds like one of the things you'd love to do, or going on a hike with them, please give us a call. We'll be glad to set up an appointment for that. Oh, and there's my chatty girl. That is a yellow-naped Amazon, and she's playing with my glasses right there and giving me kisses. Parrots live for a really, really long time. I've already had her for 24 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah, and she's my baby doll. Well, Rancher Rick and Llama Laura, I'm holding one of the little wallabies, and there are two of our llama friends. And like I said, indoors with a big stuffed rabbit, and our llamas are just chill, standing there, beautiful, attention, ears up, ready for photos. So we love our animals, and we spend so much time working with them, making them social, taking them to events, making sure that they share the love, and education. All right, so if you know Infinity Acres and you've ever watched our show, that is our core value, is education. We want to teach people not only how to interact with the animals, but also how to respect and value them and understand how they fit into our lives, and the joy, the therapy, and I don't know, everything about them is just fabulous. And we'd love to share that with people and educate them about the care, the responsibilities. And it's not just the responsibility to a single animal, but it's also kind of a responsibility to nurturing and taking care of things, including our planet, making sure that our environmental choices are healthy so that animals continue to have places to live with good care and good food. So we have some more pictures to show you. This is one of my techie whiners. We have a group of ladies that come over and help me with a lot of my technology stuff. And that has been absolutely fabulous. I'm so grateful for her help. So this is Miss Felicia, and she is one of our wonderful volunteers, and she absolutely loves little Mr. Boomerang, our kangaroo Joey. And you may remember Rebecca Phillips. She was on one of my earlier shows, and she's giving Miss Wednesday, our Hump Day camel, a big hug. And there is Miss Misty. And Misty Lou also helps with presentations, and she's giving some cuddles to Wednesday. Wednesday likes to model and pose for photos. I think she's a bit of a photo bomber. And this is a reminder, and you can find this on my Infinity Acres Ranch Facebook pages, that we have some job openings at Infinity. So if this is something that you think you like animals, you like people, we have a position available. So we're looking for two things. One, we're looking for an animal caregiver, especially on weekends. And the other one is we are looking for a do-it-all Paul or a fix-it Felix. We're looking for someone that is handy with repairs for fencing. They can fix a leaky pipe, replace broken fence lines, do all kinds of fixity-uppity things, as well as just sort of general maintenance down in the barn area. So 2 positions open right now at Infinity. Give us a call at 276-358-2378. I'd be glad to set up an interview with you on that. And it is spring, and spring is sprung. This is April 3rd already, so in 15 days we're going to be having our very first, well, I guess it's a little more than that, 17 days. We will be having our first spring concert. Now this is the Pond Concert Series. So excited to be able to offer them again this year. Our first band is called Just Us. Really neat group of guys. They play a lot of cover songs. So if you have those favorite requests that you like, they do all the way country to rockabilly and old rock and roll to contemporary. Lots of fun. $10 donation at the door. We will have 2 Witches Brewery there serving some adult beverages. We'll have a food truck there, and you will have so much fun. This is a family-friendly event. You can bring the kids, bring the lawn chairs. We will bring some of the animals out to do a meet and greet with everybody. We'll have a bonfire going. So please save the date, April 20th for Just Us. So the band sets up on the dock, and this is the view that they see with the chairs and everybody sitting around. And the music just floats over the water, and it is tranquil and beautiful, and a fabulous night for you to come out and visit Infinity. There's one of the bands from last year set up on the dock. It's lit up at night, and it is so pretty. I think we have a little fireplace video, a few seconds coming up here in a moment. Oh, there we go. This is our Just Us band, and again, save this date, screenshot this, put it on your calendar right away. And then coming up next, May 4th. So this is truly, may the 4th be with you. We will have llamas and goats and animals standing along the trail on our 5K fun run at the ranch. Now you do not have to run it, okay? You can walk the whole thing, or you can just walk for the mile trail. So it's a 5K event, and everybody will get a medal and a t-shirt and an opportunity to do some selfies with some very cool animals. And I'm hoping, I'm talking to some people, I'm hoping some people will show up in like Star Wars outfits. So May the 4th be with you will really be the theme to this year's race. So again, if you are a runner, you know runners, or are a walker or nature lover, this will be May the 4th. It's a Saturday morning. And everything will be over by noon, so just save that morning for us. Pre-registration is available. There's a QR code both on my Facebook as well as my website. And while you're running, like I said, we'll have dressed up llamas along the way and some goats and other animals. You can stop and take pictures. You can even take pictures with the camel. We have now officially posted all of the registrations and information on our Animal Adventure Summer Camp. Once again, we are very proud that Molina Healthcare is sponsoring the Special Needs Summer Camp fully. And we do have some all-inclusive summer camp scholarships available. Awesome. We've been doing summer camp now for 10 years, 11 years. And every year we just find new things to do and new adventures for the children. Some of the people have been coming for 8, 9 years in a row. This is a great annual event, builds all kinds of memories, skills, and friendships. So don't miss this. If you've got kids or grandkids, nieces, nephews, boys and girls of and a wide age range, we've got some wonderful camp counselors, and we really would love to have you come out. So sign up early, but there are limited spaces. Happy Easter! So this is our wonderful Enable group. Once again, Enable stands for Enriching, Nurturing, Animal-Based Learning Experiences. This is our day support program at Infinity Acres Ranch. This group of individuals come 5 days a week, all year round, and we try to celebrate every holiday and birthday. Basically, they just love any excuse to have a party. So we had a great Easter event. We had cupcakes and crafts and an egg hunt. It was great. So we wanted to share a few of these pictures with you. And check out our quick TikTok here for our event.
Hippity hop, hip hoppity, hippity hop, hip hoppity, hippity hop, hip hoppity, hop, 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 hop. Who's that bunny bopping along? Hop, hop, hopping and singing his song. When he starts bopping, he just can't stop. The Easter bunny goes hop, 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 rockin' bunny. Ooh, hop, hop, Easter bunny. Ooh, hop, hop, go Easter bunny. You're rockin' on Easter Day. With his fluffy tail and his pink, pink nose, he hippity hops wherever he goes. He's got big ears, a big strong legs, and a basket full of Easter eggs. Rockin' bunny, ooh, hop, hop, Easter bunny. Ooh, hop, hop, go Easter bunny, rockin' on Easter Day. Ooh, here he comes.
Okay, and then we're back. And here we are looking right ahead to June 1st, our spring carnival. We are looking for some extra food trucks and vendors. This is a great event. We generally have 4 to 5, sometimes even 600 people if the weather is nice. The ranch is absolutely packed with great things. You get to walk a llama, do the kiddie train ride, and this is an inexpensive family day. Great way to come and get introduced to all the amazing things that go on here at the ranch. And join the public. We'll have it's not a dunking booth, but it's a dunking chair. It's a throne. And people get to, if you can volunteer and you can sit in it and get wet and cool off that day. We'll have some music. Just a wonderful family opportunity to go out and celebrate at the ranch. Volunteers, check this out. We have big shout out to Patrice. She came and started our garden, and then we had a beta student, Jordan, come, and he continued to work on it. And we're getting ready to beautify the garden area. And so the first thing we had to do was strip it down, get all the weeds and stuff from last year out, and we are underway. So, and that brings us to volunteers. I know we've mentioned this before. We need volunteers to come out and help with exhibits. This is Tammy. She came out to help us with a couple of the family visits last week. And here she is posing with Cappuccino, our capybara, and giving her a little treat. And this is Lou. Lou and her husband that we call Billy Goat Black, they donate newspapers to us. They collect newspapers from other areas. They come down and play with the goats. They have helped us so many ways, and we're so grateful for good neighbors. And of course, we're coming back to Dr. Jones, and he's here with his family. He came out. Jones and Deshawn Orthodontics bring smiles not only across Danville, Martinsville, and Stewart, but Dr. Jones' son, another David Jones, has Roanoke Valley Orthodontics up in Roanoke. So we are proud to have their logos on the van that you see rolling around town. We call it the Cool Camel Cab or the Llama Limo. And they came out to share a really nice Easter family exhibit. You can see Wednesday the camel in the back, and they took the llamas for a walk. Wonderful opportunity to get together and kind of connect with nature and share it with their family. And there's Karen holding the wallaby as well as the grandkids, and that is Humphrey. Humphrey is our statue, and Humphrey makes for a beautiful photo op ad infinity. And that's the real one. That's Wednesday. They have never been next camel opportunity. Mine was sponsored by John because they helped out with our Woodman Life. Here they are in town. That's a life insurance company. And Scott came over yesterday to deliver some amazing news. We are so grateful. They have a charitable organization through their life insurance company. We were elected the a wonderful amount so that we can replace the pirate ship in the playground. So we're going to have a brand new ship, and the kids will be so excited. That is truly one of their favorite things to do. Now, I don't know if in the background you could hear Cherokee making humming noises, okay? Can you tell people why do they hum?
Because they can't remember the words to the songs.
Oh, duh. It's one of our standard jokes. They can't remember the words to the song. They're just not smart enough for that. But in reality, they hum as a form of communication. And that's also one of the things people always ask us.
Does a llama spit?
Oh. Now, mind you, they don't ask if my dog's going to bite, which has teeth, but they're worried about spit, which doesn't hurt, but it does kind of smell a little ugly.
Just a little.
But tell them the reasons why llamas spit.
They spit over food, romance, fear, and
Territory. Yes. So the fear part, people don't always respect the llamas, and they may be like brushing them or touching them in places they don't like to be touched. I'm nervous or upset, so they may spit as a warning of, hey, leave me alone. Spitting over romance, get away, that's my girlfriend. But also there's a thing called a spit test that if you think a female llama, male up to them, the female will turn around and spit in their face and say, leave me alone, I am not in the mood. So there's a whole competition over food. And so since we don't allow anyone to hand feed or bring feed up to our llamas very rarely have any reason to spit. So it's a lot of training and training people as much as the llamas on how to approach them and how to interact. And again, that comes right back down to our education program. So what else do we have going on in life this week and coming up? The events, the planning for the events is like full-time occupation. We have moved up a little, have a program called JotForm, and so we are able to make QR forms. And we have them now for our summer camp program, our 5K race, and also our vendors for our carnival. Tickets for the 5K race, you can also register at the door, but we really encourage advanced registration to make sure we have enough medals and t-shirts and swag bags. For the concert series, our doors open at 6:10 or 2:10 at the gate. Same thing for the carnival. You can do cash or credit card at the gate. Gift shop. Oh, we've got some new things this year. It's going to be great. And of course, we're super excited. We are working with Solid Stone Fabrics. They're designing the vehicle wrap for our trailer. We are actually going to have gem mining, and I know that Joe and Callie from the Museum of Science love silt and sand and the dirt and find treasures. So that's coming up. We're excited about that. We're making tons of progress on our capybara exhibit. As you can see, our capybaras are so sweet. They come up and eat out of your hands. We're going to be offering private encounters for that once we get the new exhibit open. I think we should have a grand opening for that, don't you? This has been a long labor of love. We had a few setbacks with it. We had some problems with our pool. We had to wait for a long time for the concrete. And then as we were putting the fencing up, we had some contractor fraud. And so that was a huge setback. So we are finally in the last few steps of getting that ready. So we're really super excited. As you can tell, there's a lot going on with Infinity Acres Ranch. And we want to be considered sort of a community center. We want people to say, oh, what's going on there? Can we go to the concert? Can we go to the carnival, the 5K race, summer camp? We'll go and do volunteer work. Please get involved with us. Become part of the Infinity family. You've been with us for 6 years. Your mom and dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your uncle was with us. It's truly a nice, family-centered, lovely thing to do. Mm-hmm. So, to wrap up, let's talk a few moments, I think we have a few minutes left, talk about the 4-H Club. Hannah is one of our best teachers ever. So when we get a new member, what are the first things that you start to teach?
The first thing we teach is basically how to walk a llama so you can start good. So we always say 2 hands to hold a llama mama. So they get to do that and groom them, kind of get to know the different llamas and what they'll get to do. And then we probably would start in the obstacle ring, so you get to go through tires and over jumps, and we have a big steps and ramp you get to go over, which is really cool. And then we go on walks. We go to down the Narnia Trail in the creek, just really kind of bonding with your llama and getting to know.
Bonding is huge. Can you show everybody, just stand up and show, how do you hold the llama? Tell us about the leash.
So, oh, my llama's getting up. See, we always say 2 hands to hold. So one holds up kind of close to his face, but a little bit far away. And then the other holds the bottom. And so you never wrap it around your hands, especially even if you're walking a dog. You don't want to wrap it around because it'll give you rope burn.
Why?
It'll give you rope burn.
Or if you fall and the animal takes off, you'll get a dislocated wrist or elbow.
You might be following along. But we hold it in, it's a figure 8, or it kind of looks like an infinity symbol if you look close. So that holds the bottom. And to get them when we walk, we just do little tugs and say, come on. And they just follow along with you. And they go on hikes and all kinds of different things.
So as you can see, our dog, you don't want to pound and we had fingers. That's because I'm grateful that you tune into the weekday Wednesday show every week. It's posted on the cable show, 7:30 every Wednesday night. It's on the BTW 21 live Facebook page, and also on the Laura Steere or the Infinity Acres Ranch Facebook pages as well. So keep us in mind this week. Come make your plans to camp or participate with us, volunteer or work with us, and be part of the Infinity family. Because remember, love grows here.
The Martinsville-Henry County Chamber of Commerce, it's where you belong. Your chamber provides networking and marketing opportunities, referral services, business development, workshops and seminars, ribbon cuttings, and we keep you up to date on events in the community. We are your voice representing the business community on local, state, and federal issues, helping to make Martinsville and Henry County a better place to engage, enjoy, expand. Being a member of the driving force behind a successful business community is where you belong. Join the Martinsville-Henry County Chamber of Commerce today.
Hi, Barry Nelson at GR Chevrolet in Stanleytown, the Payment King. We got a 2016 Soul, only $169 a month. You could roll in a Soul. That baby only has 50,000 miles. We got a 2020 Chevy Spark, gets great gas mileage, gas sipper, only $187 a month. That's a deal. Got a little SUV, a 2019 Chevy Trax. Got a great buy on it. Only $199 a month. That's a deal. You want a 4-door car with 36 miles a gallon? We got a 22 Malibu, only $279 a month, and great looking car. The payments keep rolling. We got a 2017 Equinox Premier all-wheel drive, only 60,000 miles, only $255 a month here at GR Chevrolet, where the payments keep rolling. Come see us, where everybody knows cars cost less.
Chopsticks, Martinsville's largest, nicest restaurant, serving hibachi, sushi, Chinese, and Asian cuisine. Daily lunch specials starting out at $7.49 to $11.25 every day. drinks, specials, and mouth-watering entrees at Chopsticks in Martin.